If I can find out a way to have it uncensored, I'll definitely put a link. Okay, so you've decided to get into the world of dick pics, and you're not quite sure where to start. First things first, I mean, you have to get around to taking the pictures. Most people take them on their cell phones. I mean, if you have a DSLR, that's great. You're gonna get a lot of high quality pictures, or you can just get some off the internet. However you want to do it, that's entirely up to you. But you do need a place to store them. I mean, if you're taking them on your phone, that's pretty risky. They could get into someone else's hands. A whole bunch of people could see them that you didn't want to see them. I mean, it's great to have them portable like that, so they're always there if you want to look at them, or if you want to send one to someone that you know, but it's a little unsafe. I prefer to store mine online, and if you're going to do that, you can do online storage. You can search Google for that. Here's a couple that I've found. There's Imager or Imgur, I don't know. You put pictures on it. That's about all I know about this one. There's also here Photo Bucket. Another one where you can kind of guess dump photos into a bucket to store them and look at later. I don't use that one. I prefer to use this one. Flickr. You can take pictures, you can upload them, you can store them, you can put them in different groups and categories. So for me, this is where I store my dick pics. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to click on You, and I'm going to click on albums. I like to keep my things all kind of organized. You can see here I got some pictures up already. Obviously these aren't dick pics, these are pics. That's another kind of hobby of mine. So I'm going to click here, album, and then right here on the left I have an album for just dick pics. So kind of a little history of the dick pic. As best I could tell, the earliest dick pics were kind of taken in the 50s. I know long before cell phones and Snapchat and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, people were still doing dick pics. It's been a thing for a long time. And I guess, right up until modern day, they're still doing dick pics. It's only been getting more and more profound as time goes on. So I'm going to share with you some of my dick pics and maybe some good things and some bad things that you want to try and get in your own dick pics or want to avoid in them. So we're going to start here with this first one. So this is like an early dick pic, like I was talking about before, one of the earliest. I don't want to give away my age or anything, but this is like, it's a little younger, a little bit more promise, you would say, maybe say, to the dick pic. This one, you'd definitely be comfortable sending this one to someone. It's very inviting, very pleasing. Not too many people would be upset about this one, I don't think. Moving on. So, the same dick, but this is a little bit later in life. And obviously, when you're younger, you can take a better dick pic. Some people still have it when you're a bit older. You can still take a dick pic, and it's still pretty good. Even an old dick pic, is going to appeal to some people. You can always have a lot of fun with that. Moving on to the next one. This is an unflattering dick pic. I mean, everyone's gonna, stumble across one at some point or another. This is usually not one you want to send out to people. It's borderline offensive. It's almost like it was caught by surprise and it wasn't intentional. And that's not the kind of dick pic that you want to be sending around to people. You're going to send out the wrong message. You want to make sure your dick pics are like prime, like on point. Those are the best kind. Next one we got here. One thing that you want to watch out for is that if you do send a dick pic, you don't want there to be laughter. That could definitely go the wrong way. A lot of people are a little insecure about maybe sending their first dick pic or not. So a laughing one, kind of a mixed message. You might feel upset about yourself. You definitely don't want any kind of laughter around your dick pics. Although this one, even with the laughter that this dick pic kind of brought with it, it's still all right. Not too much to complain about. And another thing that I've been asked is, what about hands? I mean, do you want hands in your picture? Do you want to be making a gesture? Should there be hands on dick itself? or just even for scale. You know, there's like one hands, two hands. Well, I guess one hand, not plural, one hand or two hands in the dick pic. I leave that entirely up to you. If you got nice photogenic hands, I think that's a really great idea. Definitely put your hands in your dick pics. There we go. Yeah, a little bit slow. Weather concerns. Yeah, if you're going outside, like if you're not inside where it's warm, you're taking a dick pic outside. If it's cold, you want to be careful. I mean, it's really, really obvious that it was cold. This picture definitely looks like a chilly dick pic. But man, if you're into that, go for it. Again, you might end up maybe with some laughter with one of those because it is a little bit silly sometimes. But hey, if you can rock it, go for it. Another thing, if you're doing these public ones, aside from it being cold, you're gonna have to watch for who's around. If there's, maybe police in the area, you might want to watch out. Usually your dick pics and your police don't go too well together. This one, there actually is a cop in the picture. He looks a little concerned, but I think he's gonna let it go. He's probably got better things to attend to than messing around with a dick being out, getting its picture taken. So again, just be aware of your surroundings if you're going to be taking dick pics in public. Okay, so this one, having other guys in the dick pic. If you're really well known and you've sent out and you have like lots of dick pics before, you can get away with this because people are going to know who it's intended for and the dick in the picture. If you're less well known, if you haven't done this before, people might be confused and they don't know, okay, well, is it the one on the left, the one on the right, the one in the middle? Which dick is it that I'm supposed to be looking at? So be real careful with that. You might want to, again, grow your status, not your stature, but your status within the community before you start sending out, dick pics where there's multiple guys in it. And if you do start sending out the kind of those pictures where there are multiple guys, you kind of want to watch out. It's one of the really risky things. If you're a white man, and you have like some young black men in the dick pic, that's very intimidating. I don't have a lot of experience with that myself, but I could see that being potentially a problem. I've heard of that before. But in this pic, it actually looks like the other men are actually in awe of the white dick. I don't know, it works. It seems very counterintuitive, but I think in this case it does work. Now on the topic of, I guess, hair. If you don't have a lot of hair, you can still take a really good dick pic. Sometimes, getting a professional photographer can help. Things generally look bigger and fuller without the hair, but, not everyone's into that. Some people can't help it, but, if you do have a choice, it is something to think about. This next picture, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of hair, it's curly, it's all over the place. There's even things I can't even explain in this, like it just doesn't make sense. But in this dick pic, I don't know, maybe shorter hair would have done better. Maybe it wouldn't have changed nothing, but that's your call. You can try it both ways. I mean, it's only hair, it will grow back. Oh, here's a good dick pic. This is like a really strong, powerful, almost athletic dick pic. You gotta say, I mean, it's almost guaranteed an athletic dick pic. It's not something you'd really want to mess with, but it's not too intimidating. Some people might shy a little away from it at first, but I think this is a great one. It's kind of a powerful, emotional one. Now here, this is a dick pic with an award. It's not too often that you get a photo that actually has an award, but this is just one such case. And, if you can get an award, that's great. Now, the surprise dick pic. not like photobombing where someone kind of jumps in, but it's where you didn't even know the picture was going to happen or how you're going to send it or anything like that. And that can cause a bit of confusion and probably some regret on your part because they usually don't turn out too well. So if it looks like there's surprise in your dick pic, I would probably not send that one around. This is a special one. I mean, if you can get a girl to kiss dick in a photograph, that's golden. It's kind of on the complete opposite scale of having someone like a girl in the picture with it, where it's a confused message. This one is like a direct message. There's obvious interest. This one kind of garners lots of attention, and there's not too much more you can say about that one. The one thing that I would say, like, to create the best dick pic possible is a collage. If you have lots of photos that are really good, you're not sure which ones to send, you don't want to send any mixed messages, you just send the whole thing together. A collage is, without doubt, the best way to send a dick pic. It takes extra work. You can't just, Snapchat it or anything like that. You have to put them on your computer. You have to get in Photoshop or something like that and really make a nice compiled image. But when you do, it's going to work wonders. Like, everyone is going to know, like, so much about dick and how much you love it and how much they should love it as well. I don't really have that much else to say about it, but I do hope this helps you with your own dick pics. I don't know why it's such a big problem or big controversy. Just have fun with it, enjoy it, and share it with everyone. And if you could do the same with this video, it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.